What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Dr. Muto Full Blind. I'm here with Jesse.
Yay.
And we have a new cheat. It was Hot Gregma. So we're going to change into this. We're going to flip back, and we're going to see what we look like.
This is my favorite transformation.
I think I'm supposed to be one of the Beatles. Also, I appreciate that my jump jet shoes haven't gone away. I just love his stance. Like, can you not hear the Beavis and Butthead? It's like, okay, here's the thing. We definitely came from here, right? We're probably going down the mouse hole.
Alright, sure.
This is a guess. I don't remember. Jesse and I have.
You mean that mouse-sized hole? No.
Oh, wow. It's like, what happened to us? I forgot we have the mutation, so I was like, damn.
And it does nothing, though.
Well, I'm assuming we have to be here because our isotopes are down here. As you guys know by now, we record this in bursts. So, we always lose ourselves whenever we come back. And even today, we don't
His
have a...
coconut recording.
Oh.
We'll record in
By the way,
bursts.
thanks for that camera angle. Did you not see that? It warped through the ceiling, and then it, like, disappeared, and when it came back, I was falling through the crowd. Oh, good. Good checkpoint. Make me mouse out again. Spy. Miss.
Huh?
That's what the abbreviations are.
Oh.
Yes. So, yeah, for the most part, I'm sorry we're taking a while here to get these episodes up. Ollie has just finished moving, so he's got a new place to live, and he's going to edit in a new...
Was that about to kill you?
I think so.
Yep.
Yes, it was. There's no possible way for me to dodge it.
What's inside these cables?
Shut up. Oh, gosh.
That's impossible.
Shut up. The air jump?
Yeah.
Listen, if Jack can do it, I can do it, too. Stop.
Oh,
This is so hard. It's like running on ice. If we miss something, we'll cheat for it later, Jesse. We'll cheat for it later. Also, I love that box doesn't have a full heal in it. It just has almost a full heal. Just give me the health. Oh, my gosh. Forced camera angles are the best. So yeah, Jesse and I, Ollie's moving right now, so we're having a little bit of a slower time getting these up, which at this point, I'm sure once this is uploaded, Ollie will have already moved. But, and this is probably Jesse and I will be done this project. But if you haven't already checked it out, humble brag. If you haven't already...
It's not really a humble brag.
No, it's really not. If you haven't already checked it out...
It's more like a shameless plug.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, shameless plug. Shame plug. If you haven't checked it out, Jesse and I are playing through, didn't know if I had to jump on that. Jesse and I are doing a playthrough of Resi 5.
What was over there?
It doesn't matter.
Alright.
Jesse and I are doing a playthrough of Resi 5 because Jesse's never played it, and I love that game. And we're already, like, a good chunk of the way. We're about a third through the game already. So if you guys like the Resi 4 playthrough, and you should because that's actually one of my favorite playthroughs that Jesse and I have ever recorded, go check out the Resi 5 one, because Jesse and I are having a lot of fun. Jesse's way better at it than me.
Why, though? I mean, like I said, I've pointed this out in the stream, that I feel like I wouldn't be doing nearly as good if I didn't have someone who played the game like 6 times with me.
Yeah, like, bro, there was like a point, and this has to be said. There's like a point in this... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Can I tank it?
Ball, but I won't be able to stand on these brackets for long.
What?
Oh, the brackets. Okay, you have to stand on the brackets outside to dodge it, but I think that he implying they're gonna fall.
Okay, alright. At least that was a checkpoint. It wasn't like a Jack checkpoint where they sent me back to the last save I went to. I don't think because I have a double jump here, I think I can actually just avoid it like that.
Yeah, just don't jump so far, you jump yourself.
I can't. Don't jump yourself.
What were you talking about?
Yeah, so like there's this part in this stream that Jesse and I were playing, and okay, there really isn't a lot of time they give you there. Yeah, so Jesse and I are playing Resi 5, and he gets locked in a room with 2 bosses while snipers are shooting at him, and yeah, well, with 2 bosses while snipers are shooting at him, and a whole bunch of regular guys are there, and he can't leave, and he's almost about to die.
It looks as
What?
if you're trapped like a rat up here. Unless you discover how to trigger this exit switch, of course.
Awesome, thank you, thanks, bud. So while this is going on, I have to specify, I'm a miserable shot with a sniper rifle. So I'm trying to help Jesse, and it's essentially just me missing headshots non-stop, and Jesse, by himself, kills both of the bosses, gets out of there without dying, and then just walks it off. And
I did have 2 full clips of Magnum ammo, so that probably helped.
Who cares? Oh, crap, I shanked it.
No helicopter tail?
No. DuckTales, woo! So like I said, yeah, Jesse plays it like it's nothing at all. Like, he doesn't even address it. Like, he's just like, yeah, whatever, I mean, it's fine. But I tell him every single scenario, in every scenario, if I was in his place, I would have absolutely died.
Like that?
Yes. Thank you, Jesse. They just like that.
Oh, that's a nice pose.
Right? It's funky chicken. This one was not as fun as I hoped it would have been.
Well, it doesn't help that you're a rat like the whole time so
Yeah,
far.
I know. This whole episode's probably going to be rat stuff. This game really reminds me of sections of another platformer called Whiplash. I have it on PlayStation 2. It's kind of a cool game idea. The idea is you're playing as a weasel. Is he a weasel? I think he's a weasel, and he's been handcuffed to a rabbit. Okay, and they're being tested on, like animal testing. By the way, the reason I'm falling apart while trying to do this is because the rat is very slippery when he moves. It takes a few seconds for him to start up movement, and it takes him a few seconds to stop. So if it looks like I'm walking off cliffs and stuff, just understand I can't actually just make quick turns on the dime. It doesn't really work that way.
Are they actually giving you more health now in this part of the game?
Oh!
It only took them to the final world.
Right?
But the regular enemies only give you 3 measly pieces
I didn't
of health.
actually used to hate those enemies until the boss fight when we were fighting, what's his name? You remember that junk guy?
Yeah.
Because we were fighting him and he would spawn them, and no matter what you did, you would always take damage from those stupid bugs. They're actually called bugs with a Z, if I recall. Oh my gosh, camera. Easy. Easy! I'm not touching the camera button, by the way. Look at my hands. Look at my hands.
It doesn't want you to see where you're jumping to.
My hands are off the camera button. This is just how the game has presented the camera to me. Wow.
But there's a platform right there. There's no fall damage in a platform.
Yeah, come on, dude. Anyway, so in this game, Whiplash, thank you very much for that amazing checkpoint. You're playing as this bunny and this weasel, and the gimmick is you've been tested on, like the animal testing on them, and the bunny is indestructible, and the weasel, I don't remember, the weasel is a weasel. But the idea is...
Oh, whatever. Weasel in there.
Yeah, weasel and a rabbit. So the gimmick
So you're
is...
saying Milo and a super powerful rabbit.
So you know how, like, you break boxes in games like this?
Yeah.
Well, whoa boy, ice on mice. The whole gimmick being that you have to, essentially, to get the good ending of the game, throughout the game, you have to break enough boxes and things. There we go. Yeah, I was trying to pick him up. Yeah, so you have to, I love how auto-aim these things are. I'm sure they wanted me to carry that thing around with me and follow it and stuff, but nope. Pass. Hard pass. I don't even know where that was, to be honest.
Probably for later.
So yeah, Jesse, to get the good ending of this game, this platformer, you have to kill yourself.
That was not a platform. How dare you think that was a platform?
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't have a guess why I thought that. Does it still count?
Well,
It doesn't look like
I'll
it.
give you 3 hints. First, let me just smack you from behind.
Yeah, that sounds fair. Right when you spawn. So yeah, I remember at the end of the game, I was so stressed out because I was breaking all these computer terminals, and the whole time they have like a damage counter to see how close you are to bankrupting the company. It's kind of a neat idea, but this game reminds me of that a lot, especially these ratty portions where I'm supposed to be running around like a maniac. Okay, let's do that.
That would not work.
Do you think I should go get the other one? Yeah, probably, huh?
Check it.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt.
I mean,
I just don't want to do these because they're so touchy, you know? There we go. Oh, come on! I get so much momentum. Yes, I'm at an impasse right now in my video gaming life because I've played so many games. I've spent so much time playing Switch games that now that I'm kind of done, I'm looking for other games to play. And in relation to when we are recording this episode, the new God of War just came out, and it's getting like perfect scores. So Jesse and I are like, do we buy it?
I'm not interested in God of War as a series. I know this one's very different, but I'll probably get it when it's... I'll definitely get it when it's like cheaper, right?
Yeah.
On sale. I'm not gonna pay full price for it. I know everyone will probably be like, but this game is the one worth full price. I mean,
It probably is.
it probably is, but
Oh, it's still counted.
I mean, just because a game is like a perfect 10, well, not perfect 10, but you know, max
Yeah,
performance.
well, whatever people call it.
Yeah, you know, like
Yeah.
10 out of 10 does not mean it's for everyone, right?
This is true, and I'm pretty sick of playing open world. I was telling this, and people are gonna get real mad at me for this in the comments. I just finished Far Cry 5, and I think it's an aight game.
I mean, it's Far
Oh,
Cry
it does
5
count, dude. It did count. Okay, so
the
we don't
only
have to
thing
go back.
The thing I know about Far Cry 5 is everyone says, do you like Far Cry 3 or 4? Yes. Do you want to do that again?
Again,
yes.
yeah.
Well, there you go. Do you want to do that again? No. Then don't buy.
Then don't buy Far. Yeah, exactly. I really. My problem with Far Cry 5. Far Cry 3 was kind of the kickoff point. Far Cry 2 is my favorite Far Cry
That's
game.
the only one. I own that one and Blood Dragon and no other Far Cry. I figure I don't.
How do you
really
own Blood Dragon but not own Far Cry 3? Far Cry 3 is Blood Dragon.
Because Xbox Live
Gave you just Blood Dragon.
Just Blood Dragon for free, and I was like, well, that one sounds more fun than Far Cry 3.
I love Far Cry 3.
I know Far Cry 3 is good, but
It's fantastic.
so I own 2 because I heard that one's the best, and I own Blood Dragon because it's the most different.
Yeah.
So I essentially own the 2 best Far Cries. Well, I know you said Blood Dragon was actually better than 3, didn't you?
I know, I didn't say that. I think Blood Dragon 3 is a fun time, and I think it's good, stupid fun, right? You should play Blood
I know it's
Dragon.
not a serious game, but that's exactly why I wanted it, right? It's not connected in any way to Far Cry 3's story, I assume.
Here's my problem with Far Cry 5 as a whole. I love Far Cry, and I'm not on the bandwagon of, people are saying, oh, Far Cry 5 takes place in the United States. That's not very different. Like, that's not an
Are you
adventure.
kidding me? Dude, the U.S. is literally, spans across an entire continent. It
Yes,
has
everything.
And as someone who lived in Alberta, Montana is literally Alberta, but in the States.
It's pretty much Far Cry home for us.
So
yeah.
literally, it's like we were playing in Alberta.
Exactly. It is pretty much the same thing as if we were playing Far Cry Backyard.
Like, we even have the same mountains here, the Rocky Mountains, the same terrain, everything.
Everything about Far Cry 5 is home. Which is fine, that's not what I'm talking about. The reason I don't care for Far Cry 5 is Far Cry 3 was kind of the kickoff of, sort of like, Metroidvania became a thing. Far Cry 3 is the
start of
game. Yeah, the open world, go to the towers.
So when it was brand new,
yeah.
it was fun and exciting, but now you've played it so much, it's kind of like, because you didn't even get Primal, did you?
No, I skipped Primal.
I actually think Primal looked kind of interesting.
No,
but
I'm so mad that they don't have real dinosaurs in that game.
You know what
It's
about Primal
infuriating.
that I found out? Apparently, it's actually cut and pasted Far Cry 4's map. Literally.
Gross.
Like, apparently it's literally just Far Cry 4's map, just changed to be
That's
Primal.
infuriating.
I don't know if that's actually true. I did read something like that. So if it's not true, I'm sorry I'm wrong, but I swear I read something like that.
That's infuriating. Well, here's the thing.
I think how they got away with it is they didn't give you a map in that game, or at least the one they give you doesn't look like it. So they don't let you actually see that it's Far Cry 4's map.
They just put you in a different part to start and just let you rummage.
Yeah. So since the world itself looks different, so you can't really tell.
So here's the thing about this game. So Far Cry 3 started the game, and there was a whole bunch of weapons, and it's really fun, and you do stuff you haven't done. Far Cry 3 did stuff that you don't typically do in first-person shooters, and I'm not saying it's original, I'm saying you don't typically do them in first-person shooters. An example of this is the game gives you a bow and arrow at the start, and says, hunt animals. Pardon me. Excuse me. It says hunt animals because it's beneficial to you. If you hunt, you can collect bait, you can, you can craft items that'll make your character stronger. Me too. It just does this cool thing where they tell you to hunt, and the game's pretty open, and there's lots to do and see, and it's really neat like that, and that's good, and I really like that. Far Cry 4 is a copy and cut paste of this, with a little more verticality because the world map is Nepal, so there's lots of mountains and things. So you have to do things like use helicopters and wingsuits, just stuff you don't typically do in Far Cry 3. There is a lot of wingsuiting around in 3, but not until the end, spoiler, but, so Far Cry 4 is acceptable because it's pretty different, and there's a whole new world map with a whole new ecosystem to hunt, and lots of cool things to do and see. Far Cry 5, this is what kind of bums me out. So Far Cry 5, I feel like it is, by the way, this is a nightmare. I'm trying so desperately to stay upright. We'll check where I need to be going, and I'm just...
Over there?
I think. I don't see anywhere else to be. Anyway, so Far Cry 5's map, this is an icy, by the way. Yes. So anyway, Far Cry 5's map is fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's cool. Montana's awesome. Why do I have a problem with it? Is because I feel like this far into the Far Cry series, it's unacceptable for how limited the weapon system is. I picked up the game, and I expected tons and tons of weapon options and cool stuff. And for real, Jesse, I think there was 3 SMGs in the entire game. That's not a good variety. That's not a good variety for a game.
Well, I mean, just look at Modern Warfare 2.
I should have been hit there, by the way. I'm going way too fast. I am asking for it. Yeah, I had that coming. I was zipping too fast. But that's the thing. You could have stolen the other guns from the other Far Cry games and had a huge roster. Wow, that's a bad checkpoint. You could have had like a huge roster of video game guns and stuff, and it just felt like they couldn't be bothered. And that sucks. Like, that just sucks that they did that.
You didn't pre-order, duh.
Well,
Actually,
so I did. Well, they gave me the pre-order stuff anyway. I didn't pre-order it.
Oh.
But, so the gun variety in Far Cry 5 is really lacking. And it's lacking so much so that it became a game where I just eventually found guns that I liked. I upgraded them. And this is another problem. Upgrading guns in this game is a joke. You know what every gun's upgrade is? Do you want to put a laser sight on it? Do you want to put a scope on it? Do you want extended mags? Every single gun. It matters not what you need. You're holding a rocket launcher. Well, it doesn't matter. You're holding a rocket launcher. Do you want a scope on it? Okay. Do you want extended mags? That's maybe not on the rocket launcher. You get the idea.
Extended mags for rocket launcher.
Yes, Jesse. You need those extended mags. How else will you prove to them that you're in charge?
I want a silencer on my rocket launcher.
Yeah, or a loudener. So anyway,
Heartbeat sensor.
I can't see. There we go. So I felt like the game was really lacking, and it disappoints me. Like, there's no... I remember I was trying to think, like, wouldn't it be cool if there was, like, a grip on this sniper rifle? So if you put a grip on the sniper, the weapon sway would be better. Like, anything. Like, just give me an excuse to upgrade guns or spend money, and I didn't really have one. It just felt like the game... They put a lot of love into the world map and the character and whatnot, but I got to the end of it and I thought, this is pretty lazy from a gameplay perspective. Also, this makes me mad, so to keep the game interesting, anyone who watched me stream the first episode, I think I have it up on my YouTube channel, so if you want to see this, feel free to look it up, because I think I played the first 2 hours of Far Cry 5 live. Oh, that was...
Live.
Sorry, I got distracted because this thing pushes you.
It's because the physics system in this game is really
Shut
weird.
up! Am I back at the start?
Well, you are now.
Great.
Oh, just for a fun tidbit of information, every time you cough or sneeze into your arm, you dab. Sorry.
By the way, this is the start.
Oh yeah, that's why I said it. You are now. It doesn't matter if you were or you weren't. You were, but you died, so
Oh
you
my
were anyway.
Ollie, fast forward to when we get back up there. Alright, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for the fast forward, Ollie. Throw a thumbs up for yourself up there. Oh, yeah, baby.
Just make sure you Photoshop yourself over the Dark Souls 3 cover. No, just
Okay,
kidding.
yeah, do that, do that.
You don't have to do that.
No, he has to do
I
it!
just randomly thought of that because he's holding the sand, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. It looks like he's giving the thumbs up.
He is giving you the thumbs up because it's the easiest Dark Souls game. It's like, don't worry, buddy. It's not going to be that bad. Thumbs up. So, yeah, back on point. I just feel like Far Cry 5 is a lazy sequel. And I remember when everything changed in Far Cry, because I played Far Cry 2 a very particular way as well. And, I completely forgot what I was saying. I forgot about my story altogether. So I was playing Far Cry 5, and, you can see this. Like, feel free, go check it out. It's in my video. But I decide that I'm going to play, because I always play these games the same way. I start bow and arrow, I go stealthy, I try not to make a fuss, and, like, don't let anyone see me when I'm sneaking around. And I said, this is the game where I change everything. Oh, gosh. I change everything and I play really, really loud. That was my goal for playing Far Cry 5. So I got, like, Jesse, I'm carrying around a flamethrower and, like, a grenade launcher. Like, I'm trying to be as loud as possible. And eventually, I got to a mission in the game where they were like, if you get caught, it's game over. Like, your mission ends. Like, the whole thing, the whole event is just over, and you have to start from the beginning of the game. And I was like, that's retarded! I was like, you can't give me a game where they're like, it's all about freedom. And then they're like, it's not really about freedom.
I know I read one thing where everyone said they were annoyed by the forced, like, your captured sequences that constantly happen.
Oh, every 10 seconds. I'm in the middle of doing something important. And I can't tell if that's... There's a piece of terror over there.
You probably want to go get that.
Well, I fell anyway, so we're getting it now. I'm back at the start.
Well, wait. Yeah. Well, you need that, I guess.
I need the Terra.
Oh, maybe you can get this still. Can you use that the physics jump your way to that piece?
Can't see.
Clown will eat you. I think that's what you're supposed to do, actually.
Could be. You know what? I figured out. I know we always knew we could do this, but I never do it. You can shockwave your tail a bit if you charge it. So I'm going to. It's probably how you're supposed to deal with the bugs. There we go. Because I think clearly that's supposed to be a very difficult thing to do, but we got it anyway.
Nice. You gotta hit that, or did you already hit? No, you can't.
We did. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm clearing an outpost or something, and I'm like, you know, being a cool dude overall. I'm getting stuff done, and then suddenly my screen starts to go fuzzy. Yeah, my screen starts to go a bit fuzzy, and I'm like, no, and they hard force story mode missions on me. Like, you do not have a choice. The game is like, you are doing this. Deal with it, because this is happening. What is this?
You're on the edge. Yeah, someone pointed out the worst offender in Far Cry 5, where they knew there was a forced segment coming up. So what they did was they like climbed up a tower, right?
Yeah.
And they sniped every dude who could possibly shoot them with a tranquilizer, right?
And
That's awesome. This is what happened.
What?
When he climbed down the tower, he fell slightly to the point where he took a smidgen of fall damage.
Yeah.
Insert cutscene.
Yeah, dog.
It doesn't matter if you get hit by the trank. It just matters if you take damage. Fall damage? Yep. You were captured.
Wow.
Like he fell down from there to there, and it's like captured.
This is my least favorite part of this area so far. Well, it's because I just realized there's no in between. I'm just gonna have to do it again, and I just did it. Like I just did it. But because I can fall, and the game can reset me back to where there's no shortcuts. Like, it was like immediately, oh, come on! Like, immediately I realized with Jesse there, I was like, I'm back at the start. Like, they just screwed me again. So here's another reason. I'm gonna, oh! Wow. So when I was playing Far Cry 2, something amazing happens in Far Cry 2. Spoilers, everybody. Cover your little adorable ears. This is not a way to... In Far Cry 2, what do you know about it? What do you know about the world map?
I don't know nothing about Far Cry 2 other than Valeria and Gunsbreaker.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so it takes place in Africa, okay? All of Far Cry 2 takes place in Africa. So you picture Africa, you think of like savannas and desert and like plains and things like that.
Africa's pretty big though. So.
It is pretty big. Well, this is what's beautiful about Far Cry 2. So at some point when you play Far Cry 2, you get to a point where you finish the entirety of the first world map, and they totally sneakily do this, where Far Cry 3 does this a little bit too, but your world map changes, and you end up on a second world map, Jesse. It's very cool, but you know what changes? You're no longer in plains, like the plains of Africa and the deserts. You're now running around
in the jungles?
Jungles and like
Diamond mines.
Wetlands. Well, no, like wetlands. So cars and driving around is replaced with like boats and pirates. And I just remember some really cool sequences where I would like dive off my boat and jump on like some pirates like crappy little ship, and I would waste all of them, blow up the boat, and jump back to mine. And I just remember thinking, this is so much cooler than the desert. Which actually makes Far Cry 3 all the better, right?
As long as I can force children to mine diamonds for me.
What?
Just kidding.
You can what into what?
I said as long as I can force children to mine diamonds for me.
I guess that is Far Cry. That happens in Metal Gear Solid, hey?
Oh, yeah?
There's like a really... Oh! Jesse feels my pain right now. He sees my pain. He feels it so hard. In Metal Gear Solid 5... Spoilers, everybody! Spoilers! Cover your ears! Cover your beautiful ears! Because if you haven't played Far Cry...
Alright, I'm actually going to get Metal Gear Solid 5. You know why?
Why?
Because it's going to be free.
Yeah.
So is Vanquish.
What?
On
What?
Xbox.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Metal Gear Solid 5 and Vanquish are gonna be
Yo,
on Xbox.
Vanquish though?
Yeah, man.
Vanquish is the bomb.
Yeah, I've been
man.
wanting to get it for a while, but I can never find a copy. I can always just go buy it on eBay.
I
but
think it's
was
probably
like,
super
But
cheap.
since it's free on Xbox, I'm like, oh, whatever.
That's a game I never regret buying.
Like,
You know,
I wasn't ever gonna buy Metal Gear Solid 5, but since it's like, it's free, I'm like, well,
Metal Gear Solid
whatever.
5 is an awesome game. I love it. I love it. My advice to you though, and I told Nate the same thing, don't get too caught up in side quests, because if you wander around the world map, you'll never get anything done. Really fun game to just play. Like, just play the story and enjoy yourself. It's good times. And then once you're done the story, play the side stuff, and it just makes the side stuff a million times more fun, because you have all these cool guns and abilities and stuff. It's just a fun time. Anyway, Vanquished, just like the video game The Darkness.
Well, I watched you play quite a bit of that.
Yeah, here's the thing, guys, and I say this about, if you haven't played the Vanquished or The Darkness on PlayStation 3, go play those games, because damn, those are fun games. I say the same thing about Shadow of the Damned, which I'm also going to do another playthrough of, but I don't really want to, I'm thinking about doing a Let's Play of Shadow of the Damned, because I really want to play through it again, but I think I'll do that with you soon. Because it's a really fun game. My point is, back on it, I played Darkness and Vanquished like as a demo, and I remember thinking to myself, this game is so friggin' awesome, like it must be purchased. Like it must be purchased. And it's one of those few opportunities, because when you're a kid and you play demo discs, well, you guys don't have demo discs anymore, but back when demo discs were a thing, back in the old her days, because Jesse and I are rolling out our 20s now, there was demo discs, and demo discs were like the way you used to like play video games. Like that's just how you used to get your video games.
That's how I got Destroy Humans. I played the demo.
And you were like, this is awesome. You want to play the real thing. Well, that was the thing. Recently, that era is kind of dead as far as video games go, because no one really needs to play video games demos because reviews are kind of rad. Anyway, I played the Darkness demo, and it's probably still up on PlayStation, so you guys should probably go check it out. I bought the Darkness
As well as the
promptly.
AVP demo. You just need someone to play it with.
Yeah, AVP demo for the win! That was the bomb. AVP like 2000, whatever it was. 7.
Aliens vs. Predators, what AVP stands for. I
If you
figured we
guys,
should...
yeah, maybe you want to clarify. So I played Vanquished and The Darkness, and those were two games that the demo was good enough that it sold the whole game for me. Damn, Vanquished is cool. If you guys want to know anything about Vanquished, Vanquished is made by the same guys who made Bayonetta. So if you guys like hardcore action games, it's kind of like a super hardcore like shooting game. It's so where you have
with rockets.
rocket knees. It's so cool. I love that game.
I feel strong.
You actually got that much health?
I don't even know where to go. I feel like I'm wasting the health, because this is where we went last time, isn't it? And it didn't lead anywhere. Oh, crap. Is that a metal pipe? Or is that where we came from? No, this is a different metal pipe. Damn it, I hate levels like this. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go, because we jumped down last time, but we were probably supposed to go this way.
Because you saw that piece of terror?
Yeah. Crap, I hate doing stuff like this. And also, notice that there's a DOA out of my range above me, hey? Don't think I didn't see them do that. I definitely saw that DOA. Come on. Jeez, why would they need the vents on top of the ice? I can't even stand on this thing. It's already hard enough. Let it go. We'll end the episode once we finish this area, because I feel like the audience deserves that.
They deserve to stop watching.
Yeah, they do. If this is seriously all there was, I'm going to be so mad.
You need it. I think that would open something
No,
up
that's
for
what
you.
I need. That's what I'm here for. Good, we're free. Alright, we did it. We did it. Alright, we did it. If there's anything I want you guys to take away from this episode, I really... Is this the way we came in?
Is it?
I think it is. Yes, it is.
Oh. So you needed that, Gomer.
No, I don't think so. I don't think
For that
would've
big
changed-
crate.
I don't think that would have changed anything.
You
know what?
What was in there?
There's
Probably
got to
piece
be
of-
another way out.
You know what's in that big box? Probably
What?
a piece of tarot.
This
Probably.
is a layout of the 5 girders you were speaking
There's
of
got-
earlier. I'm off
Huh.
halfway to now.
Wait, you need 5 of them, Trevor. How many did you knock down?
Oh, crap, you're right. I think I got 2?
At least 2.
So I knocked them down and have to go back. Crap, how long is this episode? It might be a bit of a longer one. I just want to get it over with. Ollie, if you have to fast forward it, just... Girder drop, so this way. Ollie, if you have to fast forward this, just do it. Galactic Conquest.
Yeah, man.
Dude, people are gonna get a real negative association of me. I've never been more mad playing a video game my entire
That's
life.
fine. That builds character.
Does it build character, or does it
They get
just
to know
lower-
you a little better. The
Oh
thing is,
my gosh. Okay, have we talked about these?
what?
Let's talk about it. I don't think we've ever talked
You
about our
talking
Galactic Conquest.
I was like, are you talking about the big swinging platforms? I'm like, I'm pretty sure we have multiple times.
No. Tell them about it.
Oh, if you're playing as the Republic versus the CIS,
No, clarify. Tell the
lose.
whole story.
well, I don't know where to start.
Okay,
other than
so we're playing.
how many kills we get? Me and Trevor collectively get about 80
Okay, hold on.
to 90
Tell them about the game,
kills.
because if you don't know anything about Galactic Conquest is a mode in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
The good one,
The good
2005.
one. Not the present one. So anyway, Jesse and I have been playing this Galactic Conquest for a while. By the way, how the hell did they expect?
I didn't know the
that?
game was 4-player split screen, so we've been playing it with Chris,
There you
Nate, me and Trevor. Me and Trevor are on a team as Republic versus
As
Chris and
always.
Nate versus the droids, because for me, in this game, it kills me too, because the Republic are my favorite faction, right?
Yep.
We cannot win a
It's
game
impossible.
to save our life
It's impossible.
unless we have a hero with us, and even then, it's a barely.
Got it. Sorry, go on.
It's like barely win. Me and Trevor collectively will get about 80 to 90 kills. We will capture command posts.
Yep.
And we will lose. And Chris and Nate together got about 20 kills.
Yeah, so, like, for real, in a game, on a good game, I might have, like, 25, 30 kills. Jesse will have, like, 70. We will capture all of the command posts, and no matter how well we do, no matter how much love we put into it, no matter what... Okay, that's 4, right?
That's at least 4.
Yeah.
So there should
No
only
matter
be one
how
more.
good we are at this video game, this game spits in our faces. I just feel the need to get these.
Yo, I mean, they're big and glowy.
Yeah.
Why don't you finish like that platform?
No. I have a feeling it's this way.
Oh, if you say so.
So anyway, no matter how well Jesse and I do, no matter how much love and commitment and blood and sweat we put into this game, cocky Nate and Chris will just be like, victory!
Nate wins every game, plays as a Droideka, and then complains because I have the award rifle permanently unlocked. So I'm using it
Yeah.
because it's the only way to actually kill Droidekas, right?
Not entirely
And
true,
we're
but
losing
yeah.
every game, so I need it. And we're still losing with it, and Nate still complains about it. That's why
He
we're
once
like, Nate,
complained about me. You remember he was complaining to me about how, oh, this was the way we didn't go, ironically, hey?
Oh,
So this is the last one, and then we're done this area. Sick.
Alright.
All right, well, you know what? That's not bad. We really didn't take us that much time to, like... It didn't take us that much time to fix this. So anyway, yeah, Nate will complain to us, and I'll be using that new minigun unit we just got. And it's
Clone Commander,
probably...
yeah.
It's probably the best I've ever done in this game. Like, I'm really shredding dudes and doing a lot of damage now. Finally! Finally, I'm as effective as Jesse is at killing people. And Nate will complain to me. He's like, oh man, that's BS. Like, you can't use that and, you know, call it fair.
He's
While,
got the
like,
Droideka.
4 Droidekas circle me. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll die then, because there's nothing I can do to defend myself against 4 miniguns.
and here's the thing, also, because of the Droidekas, if you look at the AI, our troopers, 2, 1, 0, 2, 1, minus 2. Look at Nate's AI,
That was a shortcut,
4,
by the way.
5, 6, 2, 0, 4, 5. And I'm like, are you kidding me? No wonder they're winning.
Yeah, it's not a very fair fight. And you can only take so much abuse. Like, for real, though. Like, Jesse and I are like...
Oh, we tried to take Geonosis like multiple times, failed, with our like vehicle that's killing everything.
Yes.
We destroyed all of their vehicles. We stopped at every command post, took them all over, and we were killing Nate and Chris the whole way through. Still lost.
There was literally a time...
We had tried again. This time with Mace Windu. We were like, we got it this time. Mace Windu did not spawn for us
That
until
was
literally
awesome.
the last 20 reinforcements are left.
Yeah.
So we lost because he came in too little too late.
That was so funny. We were like, oh yeah, we need an edge. Let's pay for a hero. And then our hero, by the way, no wonder we were having to restart because we were going the wrong way. There was no checkpoint for us to get up here super quick. Because I was cheating to get up here faster. But by doing that, I was cutting myself off from a checkpoint. So the game was being cool to me. The game was literally trying to help me out. But because I was cheating, it couldn't help me. Like, the game was like, alright, man, you're doing this to yourself. Okay. I'm assuming I have to bring this with me because I don't really know where else to be. So, yeah, like, the game was like, oh, well, you're about to lose. Like, you're not doing great at all. here's Mace Windu. I'm like, why would you wait until the very end of this game to give us the dude
thing is,
we paid for?
Mace Windu unlocks with kills, or not with kills, but with points. We again had the same amount of kills as we normally get, so it wasn't even that we didn't get enough points. We did. The game was just holding out on us.
Legit. The game was literally just holding out on us. It just wouldn't give us Mace.
So we lost that game.
Yeah, we did.
The only game that we won that I felt satisfied for winning was on Mustafar, where I had I think it was Anakin or Obi-Wan, right?
Oh, that was a brutal.
But because what I did is I just ran. I spawned in as I forgot who plays on it. I think it's Obi-Wan. I spawned in as Obi-Wan, and I ran around the circle of the map, and I captured every outside command post. And there's like 6 entrances into the center where Nate and Chris were. And then we just walked in and annihilated them. We actually won that one very easily. That one was satisfying. That was the one win.
I think I passed the last one because now there's the orange signs or the yellow signs are saying security lock control.
Yeah, you want.
Whoops. Well, that was not intended, but I guess I have to go back this way anyway. So.
But yeah, no. So if we do, well, again, the first one we're going to be doing, if we do stream it, will be we're going to play as the CIS versus the Republic. We'll see how well they do. If we're still losing every game,
bullshit,
then we're somehow doing something wrong. But if we destroy them, then we just can't play as the Republic.
It's fair. Like, it's impossible. It's impossible.
Which sucks, because like I said, the Republic are my favorite faction in that game. They got my favorite units. They got the coolest looking, like, units.
Not this time. Slap.
Like, if I play as the CIS, I only play as the Droidekas.
I'm gonna.
Oh, can we talk about their Mana Guard as their special forces? They have got the machine gun rocket launcher.
Oh.
How about their snipers?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the enemy AI with their snipers, pinpoint accurate to the point where they're picking me and Trevor off across the map. Our AI with the snipers, because we bought the snipers right after that. We're like, oh, we need snipers to counter-snipe them. And Trevor said he watched one of our snipers miss like 6 shots in a row from a standing still, like, super battle droid.
Yeah, and I can hit him, no question. Like, I could get that headshot from anywhere else without a sniper rifle. And this dude is not even moving. He's just standing still looking forward like an idiot. And our sniper, miss.
I think Nate must have programmed him.
Oh my goodness.
With his own skills.
The issue too now, they have enough money where we're so far behind that they're starting to dunk us with like resources. Like it is impossible for us to win a space combat. This one time Jesse and I literally cleared every spaceship they had.
Oh yeah, we landed their hangar, we destroyed everything inside their ship, we left, we destroyed all the exterior targets and their frigates. And we were just killing units now, right?
Because there was literally nothing left for us to do.
There was nothing left for us to kill. Well, meanwhile, we still had our shields.
Yeah.
And they won.
They won.
I don't know how that happened. Because Nate and Chris were focused on... Because Chris doesn't get the handle on the flying combat.
No.
So he doesn't do anything. So it's all up to Nate. Nate was not flying around destroying fighters. He was chasing us down into the ship, and we were killing him every time he looked at us. So he was not killing anyone.
Worth mentioning.
So literally, the enemy AI killed our fighters to the point where they won before we could destroy all their hard targets, which we did immediately.
It was so infuriating. Like I said, I don't want to. I'm not an angry gamer. I'm really not. I'm pretty mellow. And not to toot my own horn, I'm not like a freak out like rage monster. I always see people playing games like, you know, do you remember when Getting Over It came out? And every YouTuber and streamer was like making these like rage videos of them like losing their mind and slamming.
That's
their
like trying to like
keyboards
flop and raging at it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't care. Like, if I fall, I'm like, man, I'll laugh at myself. I'm shitty at this, whatever. If you want to see genuine rage, it's me looking at Nate's shit-eating grin while a game is robbing me, and Nate is rubbing it in.
Yeah, that's the thing. And Nate and Chris are laughing the whole time while they're destroying us in Battlefront 2. And this is the thing.
They're awful!
It's not that they're killing us, like, constantly.
The game just decides it.
If they were just killing us and winning based off their own skill, it's like, well, damn, they're just
better
than
good
us.
At this game.
But no, every single time we run into Chris and Nate, we just kill them and move on. And we're still losing while they're laughing and rubbing it in like, oh, man, we're so good at this game. And we're like, guys...
You are not!
You are not good at this game, because we are killing you every time we see you, yet we still lose.
You are awful at this game!
So someone might think to themselves, well,
Jesse,
clearly it's because you're not capturing command posts.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine playing, like, Blaze Blue?
Yeah.
And you beat the ever-loving shit shit out of someone.
And then you still lose.
And you still lost the fight. It's kind of like, you know what it feels like? You know when you used to... Guys, fun fact about this, because we're going to go way back here. When the first Blaze Blue game came out, we all had the same...
Way back.
Yeah.
I know.
But it was a long time back.
Yeah.
So anyway, when the first Blaze Blue game came out, there was a point that all of us had to deal with. One singular nightmare that we all had a problem with. And that was, if you tried to play arcade mode, should have fallen there, didn't, don't want to question it. There it is. Is that it?
That's it?
It looks like it's active, dude.
Oh,
it's active.
Mind.
Yeah.
You remember that place where I said you should go forward there, and you said you didn't?
I did. I went all the way back there.
Sure
No, I went all the way back there.
Oh,
Just now. I even collected the green.
You remember that again? That big final box. Remember that one?
Shut up.
I honestly think you should do that.
You're probably right. This is gonna be Jesse. You know what, Ollie? To make this episode fit, can you just take like a highlight reel of this? Like, just take like a highlight reel, because we don't have. This is probably gonna be like an hour-long video of us trying to clear this one area. I just wanted. The reason I didn't go up there, dude, is because the sign stopped. Hey, because like, you know, there's these signs that say like girder access. Or whatever, they stopped and they started saying security access.
I don't know, dude.
You're right, and I swear, if I'm just gonna do one more quick sweep of the area and just look for these, because I've noticed they're all on the first floor too. There was not on the second floor.
Yeah.
Like, they're all on the first floor. So I'm going to do a quick sweep real quick and just see if there's any kicking around. I fucking hate those enemies. Especially because I couldn't just hit him. These guys aren't my favorite either, but they're very, you know, dealable. I'm also going to go over there one more time just to check it out. So anyway, back at what I was saying. Back when Blaze Blue 1 came out, we all know the pain of getting to the second last fight of Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger. I'm trying to remember what the subtext was for the first game. You get to the second last fight of Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger, and who is waiting for you at the friggin' gates? Hakumen.
Yeah.
I remember very, very specifically, I was playing as Tao Kaka, who was my favorite character in the first game. And while playing as Tao, that was a horrifying scene there, by the way. When I ate that rat, it was like, Bleh! I was playing as Tao Kaka. I hit him with an instant lock, full lockdown combo of 112 hits. And it did about maybe a third of his health bar, which is really crazy. Like a third of his health bar on this insane combo I pulled off. What happened to me? One swipe.
Yeah, he just did the forward circle attack.
Yeah, one swipe, almost dead. Again, one swipe, dead. Like 3 hits. 3 hits. Homeboy would grab onto you and just be like, you know that whole thing with like, you know, that whole, and it's like you don't know you're already dead thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, Hakumen was the worst. You would beat Hakumen if you were straight up lucky. Like, it required so much skill. And, like, I remember when I first got to New, I was like, New, by the way, for anyone who doesn't know, and I don't deny that anyone should know this, right? New is the boss of the first Blaze Blue game.
Yeah.
New is the final boss of
She's
Blaze
easier,
Blue.
though.
New is so much easier to beat than Hakumen. It's actually kind of stupid.
You got it.
Shut up. I think it's probably it's just green isotopes.
Well, I mean, it was the only answer I had left, so I don't know what to tell you.
It's fair. I think there's still some areas over here at the start we haven't explored though, so I'm just gonna do a quick sweep, you know, check it out. Yeah, I got to New and I was like, holy shit! Like if the mid boss is this hard, I can't imagine what the end boss. No, I wrecked New, and it could be because I was playing so perfectly because I was so afraid of the final boss of that game. Because you know better than anyone, right? Like, Jesse, have we considered we got all 5?
It's possible.
We could count them. Let's count them.
If you leave
and they don't, you have to come back. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick count and then we'll end it there. Because I'm pretty sure. Because we just assumed we had only gotten 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one in the far corner. So behind this wall we have one.
I just said at least 2. You had at least 2, so you could have had a third one. We didn't pay attention.
Okay, so let's take a look. So there's guaranteed one around that corner. We can't quite see it, but that's 1. Maybe this will tell us, eh?
Stop interrupting my naps.
Girders.
I need to rest my process.
Does it tell us? No, it doesn't.
End up looking like a
so we're here.
Girders are, yes, it does.
So
Girders are green. Those are the girders.
Okay. So we definitely have this one.
Yeah.
We'll have this one. We have this one. We have this one. We have that one.
That's all of them.
We have all. Okay, let's get the hell out of here.
Well, I guess what I said. When I said 2, I said it. I saw in the cutscene at least 2 drop. That's why I said
that's
starting
fine.
from
That's
2.
fine. Well, it's not like we wasted a ton of time here. We did this in pretty good time as well. So yeah.
I will say though, for the Star Wars Battlefront 2,
I'm just gonna get out of here.
I definitely
and then we'll end
would.
the
I definitely
episode.
would love to stream, but that's what I'm saying. We're gonna play. That's what pisses you off so much about Battlefront is you play so hard.
Hey,
and Nate and Chris aren't doing anything to win their games.
To be honest, I'm actually really serious. Do you want to do a Shadow of the Damned playthrough with me after I'm done this?
I guess.
It's a very short game. I think we could probably finish it in a quick couple parts. It's Resi 4. That's what it is.
That's
It's
a
like
long game, though.
No, it's not that long. I'm
All right.
saying it is a Resi 4 style game.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. Okay, let me just quickly get back here. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't. Let's end it because we've been playing this for a while.
Right.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Ollie just chopped that thing up because that's going to be a long episode. Jesse and I are probably going to do another part here, and we'll see you the next time. Let's play Dr. Muto full blind. Let us know in the comments if you want to see a Shadow of the Dam playthrough. There's lots of nudity, so Ollie, you're going to have to, work your editing magic a bit. But thanks for joining us, everybody. Take it easy.
Bye.